I'm ready. What up? Let's get to it.
And you just puff it, rotate it. There you go. There you go. Oh yeah.
So OTAs have officially kicked off. OTAs have officially kicked off. Now, the first thing, Justin Jefferson was not there. Justin Jefferson was not there. He did not attend OTAs. But are you shocked at that? But I'll get to that in a minute. But OTAs, meaning it's really that time now. Guys are officially fighting for their spots, trying to make the roster, dog. You hear me? It's all friendship, all laughing, giggles, man sharpen man, iron sharpen iron. But at the end of the day, people fighting for a spot, dog. It's dudes coming in there who should be hungry, fighting like dogs. You hear me? And if anybody in there playing around, not serious, they're gonna be out the building anyway, homie. But who gonna step up? Who's gonna battle? Who's gonna outperform? Who's gonna shine, dog? Who's gonna open eyes once again? It's that time, OTAs. You hear me? We talk about so many different position battles, so many guys on the brink, on the chopping block, homie, of being about it out the roster, out the building. You got players like Lewis Seam, players like Andrew Booth, homie, who gonna be in competition. You got UDFAs in the mix, draft picks, young rookies, Kyrie Jackson, dog. I'm pretty sure he gonna be battling for a starting spot. I wouldn't be surprised, homie. But what these second year, third year, fourth year players gonna do, homie? Andrew Booth, his ass been on the hot seat, dog. His ass been on the hot seat, homie. And if he ain't on the hot seat, guess what? He should be Caleb Evans, the cornerback room. We talk about the lack of depth, so-called lack of talent. Who's gonna step up? Who improved their game? Who got better? Can a Caleb Evans cover anybody, or is he strictly a physical cornerback? Strictly a physical cornerback. He got a lot to prove. Byron Murphy, you can't forget Byron Murphy. Yeah, he's supposed to be a solidified starter, but who cares? This might be his last year in the building, dog. Yeah, he didn't perform that great last season in coverage, if we being real, dog. Most games, Byron Murphy got ate up, homie. Now, I understand he was out of position majority of the season, but dog, step up. It is what it is. Play ball, fill in. You a cornerback, then you a cornerback, homie. Now, I understand the inside slot, inside corner, outside corner, different, but hey, it's still playing the cornerback position, homie. Huh? And he was supposed to still be a versatile cornerback. So what's the problem is, Byron Murphy? You hear me? But he playing for a lot too, big dog. We're going to see what's up, even with the safeties. The secondary, Mark Horston, Harrison Smith. I didn't like the re-sign, but much respect to Hitman. He took a pay cut, did what he had to do to stay in the building. Got to respect him for that. You know, he's proved year after year, off season after off season, he wants to remain and retire a Viking. So you got to tip your hat to the man for that. Shout out Hitman, dog. You hear me? But I'm interested to see. It's no secret. He has slowed down a lot. He looks slow at times on the field, homie. He looks very suspect in covers a lot of the time last season. Once again, no disrespect to Hitman. You know, a Viking legend, but we got to talk facts, huh? And is it about favoritism, showing favoritism, or winning championships, homie? Period, dog. Now, I know it's probably his last season. He probably will retire after this season, dog. You know, good for him to be able to retire a Viking, what true fans love to see. But at the end of the day, how can he perform on that field? How can he help you on that field, huh? Who is Hitman on that field, homie? Heavy. You hear me? You dig me? That's my question. And we're going to see from OTAs up into training camp, dog. Everybody got something to prove. Yeah, it's all giggly. It's all friendship. But at the end of the day, dudes is battling. Dudes are trying to earn a spot, dog. Period. It's competitive, homie. Competitive, huh? You hear me? Yeah, man. Big SKOL here, man. None of that sweet, soft talk stuff, man. Dudes is battling for spots, and it starts with OTAs, dog. Huh? What's up with the wide receiver position? What's Jalen Naylor going to do? Brandon Powell, who gonna earn a spot right there, dog? Who gonna make it clear? Hey, I'm the number 3 receiver, possibly number 2. How Jordan Addison looking, dog? We know Jettas ain't in the building, homie. Huh? We know Jettas ain't in the building right now, but everybody got a lot to prove, man. Offensive line, defensive line. Who's going to be the starters, the big boys up front, them trenches? Will Minnesota Vikings bring any other players in, huh? What's the deadline, homie? OTAs, just the beginning, but it's the beginning, an important beginning, dog. You hear me? At this point, OTAs, this is when you really start, you know, building relationships again, getting in sync, learning the playbook, huh? You know, it starts now, OTAs. Getting in that rhythm, dog, having that chemistry, dog. So when the regular season come, it's like second nature, baby. Like second nature, baby. You hear me? Woo! Let's get it, man. It has officially begun, dog. Yeah, it has officially begun, homie. We're going to see what the Vikings spout for real, dog. But yeah, OTAs, man, you're going to see a lot. Who's going to prove it? Who's going to show out? Next thing, Justin Jefferson, like I say, he was not in the building, but are we shocked? We're talking about a real deal contract. He trying to be the highest paid receiver. It's real negotiations on the line. So did you expect Jettas to be at OTAs? I didn't. And then, if he did, it would be a plus, but is it something to stress over? Hell no, dog. According to Kevin O'Connell, KOC, they're working it out. Negotiations are going great. But did you expect to see Jettas though, man? All the money on the line. I mean, of course, you can get injured, hurt anywhere training, but come to OTAs, risk injury, etc., no contract sealed and delivered. So, of course, smart move from Jettas, dog. But there's no need to worry. Now, you may start worrying if he's not at training camp, then that's a problem right there, homie. You hear me? Now, if he's not at the mandatory training camp, well, that's a big issue. Then it might be a reason to start second guessing and questioning things, dog. In my opinion, homie, it might be time to start second guessing and questioning things. But right now, come on, man. As long as he's working out, continuing to get better, what the problem is, man? But the Vikings gonna have to pay that bread. They're gonna have to bring that paper to the table. That paper to the table, dog. You think Jetta's going now? It's two ways to look at it though. If Jetta asking for too much, get him out the building, dog. Yeah. If Justin Jefferson don't want to play fair ball, just like any other player, get him out the building, homie. No disrespect. Of course, you want to see him retire a Viking, but how much he asking for? 40 mil? 45 mil? Nah, bro. That's quarterback numbers there. That's elite quarterback numbers, huh? Yeah, that's elite quarterback numbers, homie. Yeah, I say 35 and that's it. No more than 35, maybe at 36. But if Jettas want to get greedy and just do the most and get ridiculous with it, homie, oh man, he can go as well. You know? He can go as well. Be a tough choice, tough decision. Of course, he's the best receiver in the league, arguably. Won't be easy to replace. But we talking about one player or building a team, dog. You finally got Kirk out the building, huh? You finally get your salary cap increase next season, 2025. You gonna spend all your bread on Jefferson? No, dog. You gotta pay Darrisaw. You gotta pay the young rookies coming up, huh? You gonna need some free agents to come in the building. You gotta attack them trenches again, huh? So it ain't worth it, dog. Anything more than 35, 36 ain't worth it in my opinion. And I stand on that 10 toes down. Respect to Jettas. Best wishes to Jettas. But if he don't want to play fair ball, just like every other scenario, the Adam Thielens, the Dalvin Cooks, the list goes on. If he don't want to play fair ball, fair game, got to get up out the building. What the Vikings supposed to do? He got to get up out of there, homie. Bottom line. They got to think about the future. Building a team, dog. That's what it's about, dog. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. they're headed in the right direction, but they got to keep it going, man. Period, bottom line. But OTAs, it's official. They have begun. How do you feel about it, man? What players do you want to see? Let's get to it, man. Feedback is much appreciated. Fire them comments up. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you know when I'm on and rock and rolling, man. Big SKOL here. SKOL Vikes forever. 1000. Yeah.